They are getting distracted. Being focused on what you're doing is the key to achieving success. Learn to overcome distractions and be focused. A focused mind will get you to whatever height you want to get to. All the blessings you want from God will not come if you are not focused. Overcome distractions to focus on what you do and achieve goals you have set. God will bless you abundantly if He sees how focused you are. There are many ways you overcome distractions. Try not to tend towards things that distract you from your work or marriage. When God sees your effort, He is going to crown your efforts and make sure you attain the maximum reward you could think of. Avoiding distractions can be difficult because these distractions usually come in the form of things we love. Be disciplined to be able to pull through. Being disciplined prevents you from getting in trouble. Distractions can easily ruin a beautiful thing, and if you are not careful, you lose everything you have worked hard for. It could be in your financial journey or your relationship journey. Either way, you need to be focused and know what you want from life. God will always make a way for you if you ask, and He will be glad to help you out. The best thing you could do for yourself is have self-discipline. This will help overcome many distractions, thereby helping you focus in all you do. Focus to get to greater heights, and as long as you are willing to try, God is willing to help you overcome all temptations. Focus is one of the main things you need to accomplish, as God will not grant you His blessings if you keep getting distracted. You need to be able to focus. You need to be able to take control of that aspect of your life, and this will make you avoid many unnecessary things. Being able to focus is an additional advantage to any great personality. When you easily get distracted, there is only little you can achieve. Your output will be affected because your input is affected. When distracted, you cannot put 100% into anything. It affects your relationship with God. It affects your work life. Focus so you get the maximum gain you are supposed to get. When your relationship with God is affected, then every other part of your life is affected. They are cheating on their spouse. When you cheat on your spouse, you break that wedding vow you made to them and God. God frowns at it. Keep the promise you made to your spouse, because if you do not, you will be missing out on what God has planned for you. When you keep your spouse happy, you keep God happy, and He is ready to bless you and your home. God will always save your marriage as long as you look up to Him whenever you are in trouble. Be faithful to your partner and make them happy, and God will make you happy. Marriage is a union between you and your spouse, and your souls has come together, so anything that affects you will affect your spouse too. If you can keep your home happy, you get many blessings from God, which includes financial blessings. Sometimes your spouse's happiness is the key to that financial breakthrough. And as long as you keep your spouse happy, God will open that door for you. If you keep making your spouse unhappy, no matter how much you think you love God, He will never be happy with you. They are living a lie. You need to be someone that people can trust. You need to be someone that your spouse can always count on. Never live a life of lie, and be ready to face the consequences if you decide to do otherwise. God is never happy when you live a life filled with lies. God does not want this kind of life for you because it is unbiblical. There is a way for you to get out of situations, and that should be by telling the truth all the time. When you lie, it is like digging a pit to bury yourself in the future. Sooner or later, the truth will always catch up with it, and this will make people not trust you anymore. Sometimes you might think this is just one lie, and it would not hurt anyone. But if you tell one lie, you tell multiple lies to make that one lie believable. There are no ends to a life built with lies. A marriage built on lie is not going anywhere. If you keep lying to your partner, sooner or later, that relationship will end. Lying makes people not trust you, and this means they are not going to give you business deals or opportunities because they feel you might cheat them out of it. God does not want this kind of life for you, and it will affect your blessings unless you ask for forgiveness. Not only asking for forgiveness, but making sure you do not repeat the same thing. If you can achieve this, then God is ready to shower you with His blessings. If not, you're delaying the blessings that God already has planned for you. God does not mind holding off these blessings until you do the right thing. Stop living a life of lie, because it is not the way of a true believer. They are living an arrogant lifestyle. Some believers are arrogant. There are two ways we are tempted to become arrogant: success, and by using a common but false definition of maturity. When your character is put through the test by the devil, it is usually not done by making you fail. It is mostly done by making you successful. Because when you are failing, you have no other option but to be humble. When things are going well, then you want to take the credit for it all. This is usually the point where arrogance sets in. You feel it is all because of you that things are going right, and you begin to look down on people around you. You lose touch of your worship with God. The battle against arrogance is in our daily activities. When things are not going so well, it is easier for you to pray to God. But God would definitely write a successful story for you. God has a will for our lives. The ultimate goal is not to get praises from people, but to show people what God has done in your life, and by so doing, you win more souls for God. If you do not fight these battles every day, then you will let pride take over your life. Most of the times, we tell stories of how we got away from a dark place in our life. When we tell these stories, we usually forget to mention the miracles that God did for us. You become proud that you want to take all the credit for yourself. Believers that are proud will definitely not make it to heaven.